This is one beauty of a car. What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. As you guys can tell, I am not in the Charger or the E30, but this is my first time driving this car. So let's go ahead and get on the road, and I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit more about it because this is one crazy car, and I'm sure you guys are gonna love it too. So today we're in a 2008 E90 M3. You guys can probably already tell from the sound of the exhaust. This is probably one of the best sounding cars or best sounding V8s I've ever driven, right after the E46 M3. Obviously that's not a V8, but that thing is probably one of the best sounding cars ever made. So we got this E90 M3 here, and it's not just a regular M3, it is a supercharged M3. And I just gotta say, this thing moves. So you're probably wondering why I have an E90 M3 on a random Sunday, but it's because we're doing this right here. This car has very old tints, and the owner was looking to get it removed. Shop was charging him about 200 bucks to get it done. Now I said, hey, why don't you drop it off at my house? I'll get the tints removed for you, and you guys get a nice video out of it, of a supercharged E90 M3. Now this normally wouldn't be an issue, but since these are like 4-year-old tints without heat or a heat gun or steamer, this would have been very difficult. It would have probably ripped off in a number of different small pieces, but with a heat gun at least, it's not too bad. It does leave this ugly blue residue on here, so we are going to need some rubbing alcohol or something for that. So with that, we got one down. As you guys can see, we got a little bit of glue on the actual window itself. So I think right now just some rubbing alcohol or all-purpose cleaner, and we should be able to get that off. And then we're gonna do the other 3 windows as well as the rear window. So we're gonna go quickly do that. Hopefully we still have some time with the sun to do a few more pulls and some runs for you guys. But if not, we'll just pick up the camera again tomorrow. And we're back. Day 2. Unfortunately, ran out of sunlight yesterday with daylight savings. Sun goes down pretty early, so we only got a few hours in the day with sunlight to actually get some of the work done. But we're making good progress here. We got all the front 4 windows done. As you guys can see, it is now a complete fishbowl. The only thing I forgot to do was this. No. Yeah, I think this one right here. But these 2 and these 2 are done. This rear portion has been giving me a lot of issues. I'm not surprised that it's delaminating, but this stuff right here is very annoying to take off. And then obviously you have all this glue that we also need to take off. So it's gonna take me a bit to get this done, but once we do, we're gonna go enjoy this car a little bit. While I'm trying my best to get this glue off, I thought I might as well tell you guys a little bit more about the car. So this is a 2008 E90 M3, but for a 13-year-old car, is that how old this car is? For a very old car, this car still drives like a dream. As you guys can see, it has a carbon fiber CSL style trunk, and obviously it's not carbon right now because this car is wrapped. I think the actual paint color is called Jerez Black. Jerez, I don't know how you properly pronounce it, but it's black paint, but it's wrapped in this nice orange. It used to be red, but now it's more orange just because it's been on for so long. Yeah, I think the actual color is cardinal red. It does look red at times, like in some photos when you take a good angle of it, it does look red, but then to me at least, it looks more orange. But if you ask the owner, he's gonna tell you it's red. Other than that, it's sitting on some H&R lowering springs and some Apex wheels. And honestly, this thing looks amazing. After about an hour of messing with that glue on the rear windshield, we finally got 90% of it off. Now there is a few trouble spots like right down here. I couldn't get down here with my big hand, so we left those, but I got 90% of the glue off. I don't think the tint shop's gonna care too much that there's that much left on it. But even this side, we got all the tint off. Everything is clean. All the glue off these windows is completely gone. This car is looking really, really nice now. I was telling the owner, imagine if you had this look right here, but with a color match or a white roll cage inside the car. I think that would look perfect, but I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. I'm really liking how the fishbowl look looks. But obviously, we can't keep this car forever. It's not my car, unfortunately. So we're gonna go ahead and clean it up real quick. Maybe give it a wash and then put some gas in it, because I did drive it. I don't want to give it back to the owner with an empty tank of gas. So put some gas in it, and then we're gonna go ahead and drop it back off today. It's been a great time. I've really enjoyed working on the car, even though it wasn't working, it was just removing tints. But the few little joy rides got in between were worth it.
The cleaning product is now being applied to your vehicle.
Since the sun is out for only another hour, and I woke up very, very late today, I didn't have time to give this a full wash like I usually do my cars or any of the other cars. So today we have this touchless car wash that's right around me. So we all know we hate washes that actually touch the car with the little spinny thingies. So for today, this is gonna do, and it does a decent job, especially if you're in a rush like I am today. You don't gotta worry about your paint getting any worse. Honestly, that looks so much better. It's a lot cleaner than before, which is exactly what I wanted. Obviously, with those touchless car washes, you won't get everything off, like especially in these areas where it's flat and water sits, but it's good enough. At this point, let's just go ahead, finish up, and drop this car back off. I found this twin. That thing looks exactly the same as this car. Since the Dodge is parked out there and the E30 is gone, we have the Accord in the garage. So we dropped off the E90, it's no longer with us. Sad day, unfortunately. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Not sure what the next one is gonna bring, but we'll see how it goes. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.